Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I don't know how to do that middle part. Cody James Martin is not here for the next 30 minutes. But as you know, we run a very tight ship on this show. We've got a lot to get to this show. Dick Wilson, watch your mouth. D. Will, watch your mouth. All right, like I said, a ton to get to on this show. The first thing, obviously, though, got to pay bills. Code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. All right, now we should start doing show bets, dude. I like that idea. And if you think we're smart, you can just go with absolutely against everything that we just said. I mean, or if you think we are, or if you don't think we're smart. If you think we're smart, then yeah. Also, Rage already in the chat. Rage, I saw what you were doing in the group chat. Come on, man. Keep that on sports. That was silly. Come on, Rage. There's no way to put it. Okay. Now, all right. So we got a lot to get. What Cody does isn't replicable. Yeah, no duh. I mean, you're about to watch it here. Okay. Now, we got, like I said, we're going to talk about players that we maybe have been a little bit underutilized and we would like to see moving forward. We're going to talk about Ismail Mahdi. We're going to talk a little bit about Red Blue. We're going to talk about some other stuff. Buddy Isaiah of mine sent me some stuff that we're going to talk about as well. But first, I want to give a shout out to a couple people that I'll give a shout out to every now and then because they are awesome people. And I was chatting with them a little bit last night. Again, I know we're on doing different stuff and whatnot, but just so you know, everybody, I need to be very clear about this. Kevin Thomas and Damon over at the Wildcat channel, they are awesome people. They deserve support. Be nice to them. They deserve it. Again, they're great dudes. I think our paths will probably cross again at some point, but like I said, be nice to them. No remarks, and if there is, I will deal with you accordingly. They are awesome. Erica as well. Yes, absolutely. So again, be nice to them. They are fantastic. So, all right. On that note, let's talk a little bit about underutilized players to begin with here, Sheer. Going a little bit outside the box here. And I'm going to start out with somebody here that I think has been a little bit underutilized that I would like to see Arizona maybe utilize a little bit more. I'm going tight end Cameron Barmore. And here's why I'm going to make this case. By the way, Cheryl, our good pal Cheryl from Arizona Primary Eye Care is messaging me saying, "Do you think we really have a chance against Iowa State?" Absolutely. I'm picking them.
Mike called me yesterday and basically said he will be picking Arizona from every game this season.
I think I've said it live, but nobody was watching, so it doesn't really matter.
I said, Mike, come on. It's just me and you here. And Mike goes, I know.
No, I'm back. Dude, I'm back in the A. This isn't one of these ones where I tell Sheer, I'm like, hey, man, we're going to win. And then I'm like, dude, we're going to beat the crap beat out of us. No. I actually think Arizona's going to win.
You think they're going to run the table? That's what you told me.
I don't see a game where I'm not picking Arizona. I'll just put it to you like that. So I'm only going to do it as it was. All right. I did say it live. We're going live. Okay. So we want Bama. All right. Now, so let's talk a little bit, though, first about Cameron Barmore. I think that here's where I'm at with the tight end position. Ben White was talking a lot about this to us in via group chat. When you've got, Tyler Powell was a big loss. I don't know what else to say. Tyler Powell was he's a big loss. He was good. You've got now Sam Olsen, who we know what Sam Olsen is. And again, that's not really a put down, but let's see here. But that's not really a put down, but we just know what Sam Olsen is at this point. Kean Burnett, you know what? Here's where I'm at with Kean. And I like Kean. I like the family a great deal. I always feel like I need to say that because he's a great guy and they're great. I'm just more about Kean is a theory for me at this point. It sounds good. It looks good, but I don't really know what to say. I'm calling it the theory of Kean Burnett. How about that?
I think if you look at the offense, one of the biggest disappointments, if not the biggest, actually, no, I think it's the biggest.
Yeah, it
is the tight end room. And I don't think it has anything to do with Josh Miller and coaching or anything like that. I just think it's like Kean Burnett got hurt. I don't even know if he's 100% yet. He is what he is. Tyler Powell getting hurt ruined that whole room. Sam Olsen is what he is. I don't think he's awful, but he's also not.
He's just
good.
There. He's
right.
Can I say roster filler? How about that?
I mean, he's not bad. Like I think he's not a bad football player. He's just not a difference maker in any way, shape, or form. Right.
Right.
Barmore is intriguing. I think the issue with Barmore early on in camp was the overall physicality and blocking, because that's obviously. But in terms of pure pass catching ability, I think that he's probably up there with Burnett. The thing is, like, Burnett is a freak, but eventually you
got to play.
Look, I'm going to make the comparison, and I don't even like making the comparison because I think he's probably a better overall football player. But there's signs of like Justin Flo with Kean Burnett in the sense where, man, he looks that part, right? Like he just looks that part. But eventually, when you can't do anything, who really cares what you look like?
Yeah, I wouldn't. He's definitely better than Justin Flo.
Yeah, right. But I mean,
right. But I agree with what you're saying. I think with Kean, the thing with Kean is staying healthy and staying consistent. I mean, we saw, to put it to you like this, we saw last year against Utah that he can be a dominant player. We've seen it in camp where he can be a dominant player. That's why we want to see it. With Justin Flo, we never saw anything to indicate that he was a dominant player.
And I think, again, this is not coming from me, but we've had people tell us that basically when the game starts, the physicality gets to Burnett.
Yeah.
That he looks the part and all that. But when the going gets tough, he's not really able to kind of match it.
Now, listen here. Lee Corso just called him a brunette. He's not a brunette. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. How Marcus Delgado, the best availability. That's actually a good point by Marcus Delgado. How the best ability is availability. Burnett is built like glass. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I've seen. I'll put it to you like this: if Kean actually played and was always out there, I think Kean would be in the MNFL. I think that he's a freak. I'll never forget.
The closest thing to him playing was last year. He played in a career high. Literally a career high 6 games.
Right. And
he had 217 yards on 18 catches and a touchdown. He had that game against Utah where he went 5 of 76. And then Texas Tech, he played well, and that was it.
All right. Now, Draven Karsten, the great Draven Karsten, says he's taking a shot at our future offensive coordinator, Mr. Tyler Warden. Coach Mr. Tyler Warden says Mr. Tyler Warden wants Caden Luke in at tight end. I like Caden Luke. I mean, he's family, obviously. He's not really family, but he's family.
But he's another one like, he can't catch.
He's literally like 5'10".
He can't spread the field. We know why Caden. We've been told why Caden Luke.
Luke's such a hard name to pronounce. You should try it sometime.
We've been told why Caden Luke doesn't play. He's just not that type of dude.
I think I do believe that Caden Luke, if he's going to, I do believe that if Caden Luke is going to play at the U of A, I do believe it's going to be at linebacker. You like that? I do believe. I think they move him to linebacker.
Well, no, but then we asked why. Why is he not a linebacker? And we were told basically he has no sideline to sideline speed.
Right, but I think he's one of those guys. I just don't know necessarily if I see him ever contributing on offense per se. So with defense, maybe he's just one of those guys that you can just put in there. He could be like a battering. I don't know. I'm just saying that we shall see. But as far as breakout guys or guys that maybe have been a little bit underutilized, yeah. Mike, rightfully criticizing Skier for getting a name wrong. Good. Yes, exactly. That's what I do around here. We do not mispronounce names on this show ever. If you get them wrong, we call you out.
I know. Okay. It's you set the standard, and I'm just trying to match it.
Yeah, I know, man. But it's a heavy is the line that what is it? Heavy is the neck that holds the crown. I can't remember what it was.
Neck. So would the neck hold a crown?
Yeah, it holds the neck. Yeah, the neck. It's like your stability force.
Heavy is the head that holds the crown.
Oh, heavy is the head that holds the crown. But
heavy is the head that wears the crown.
But what holds
is the head that wears the crown is it's actually, that's not a real saying.
Yeah, I think the saying sucks.
No, it's a Shakespeare saying, but people didn't want to say Shakespearean language, so they changed it.
Oh,
it's uneasy lies the head that wears a crown.
All right. Well, either way, the neck holds up the head, so I'm going to keep with the neck. So that's the neck is the stable.
I don't have a neck.
Yeah, no, you don't have a neck. It's very.
I don't know what that's like.
Okay, so let's talk about some other guys then as well that have maybe been a little bit underutilized or by piece of crap. Or Trey Spivey. Trey Spivey's another one. I'd like to see Trey Spivey start to emerge here in a little bit here.
The biggest complaint I had about Trey Spivey, or not complaint, but that I had heard coming out of Kansas State is that he's not the best route runner.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen nothing to dispute that. He doesn't get open. I mean, all three. I think he has like 3 or 4 catches this season, and they're all contested, except for maybe the one the touchdown one.
In all fairness, though, almost all the receivers have had to make contested catches at this point.
Is that a problem? That's a problem. As good as we thought the receivers are, that's a problem.
Right. Yeah, and I know that is a problem. It kind of feeds into my point, but they were counting on him to be. They were counting on him to, I think, do some stuff this year.
Yeah, he's got to be better. He has 1 catch a game. 1 catch. Right. That's it.
Yeah. Now, Kobe Alfield, I think he said this. I think he said this the other day as well. But if you get something right, you're going to keep going to the well. He said, "Anybody else aware that Wysong is our second leading receiver? How many yards does Wysong have on? He
doesn't even have Arizona's receiving stats. Are pretty. They're weird. They don't necessarily suck. So it's the definition of an air raid. It's not in the sense that like Wally has 237 because he had like 235 in that one game, right? And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys with 50 or more.
I think the problem, though, and I think Kobe Alfield is actually making a good point. By the way, somebody in the comment complained that I talk about Joseph too much. I'm just going to talk about Joseph more now, so that's not good.
That's a ratings killer, Mike.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you talk about Joseph, the ratings go down immediately, and the complaints, the FCC complaints come in there immediately. All right, so
you also got to think like Chris Hunter missed time. Chris Hudson has.
I want to talk about Chris Hudson. Listen, at the end of the day, Chris Hudson was awesome in spring. Penn State tried. What's that?
He's hurt.
I know. I don't know what else to say, but we were definitely counting on Chris Hudson being a 700-yard receiver. So the other guy too, I think when you look at just pure raw talent on the team, and Ben White was talking about this the other day, just kind of the raw talent on the team. And the first one, the 3 receivers that you look at just from a talent perspective are Watley, Hudson, and Hunter. And you need one of those guys. You need one of those guys to emerge. Watley's going to be fine. I think we've seen that. He had a couple drops, but you're going to need one of those guys to emerge.
Yeah. I mean, in the preseason, didn't you say that Arizona would have 3 1,000-yard receivers?
I don't know. I don't know that I said that, but I could have. I mean, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to it.
By the way, shout out. I know he's watching the show. Shout out to our guy, Malachi Riley. Season-ending injury, Mike.
At San Jose State?
Yeah.
What happened again?
Undisclosed, but
all right. Yeah. See, this is Draven Carson, I think, puts it really, really well. He says we were basically Bama with how many generational receivers we have ready to emerge. I mean, it's a deep room, man. It's a deep, deep room, and there's going to be. Ben White was talking about this the other day about how he was intrigued by if Arizona goes away from the ground and pound to just trying to spread everything out, and it'll be interesting to see what they do against Iowa State here.
I think they're going to spread them out. I think they're going to spread them out more than they have any other team, including Kansas State. They're going to try to get those dudes in space. They're a little slower, and they're going to try to take advantage of the edges. I think this is the week, Tyler Warden. I think you're going to see a lot more running back, check down type of passes. If not, I would be surprised.
All right, now Big 12 Bobby makes a great point. Let's go back up to that here in a second. But first, I'm going to try doing some reads here. Everybody stick with us. Don't leave. I guarantee this will not be executed flawlessly. So
yes, it will. Get out of here.
Well, maybe it will. I have low expectations for myself. But
high expectations for you.
Yeah, all right, here it is. There's the first move. All right, now we got it on the screen.
All right.
We got Kopal on the screen. Oh, no, that's not what we want.
There you go. Okay.
Back the A. Back the Kopal.
Mention Mike Luke for a sweet dessert because Michael Luke is like a sweet dessert.
I am a sweet dessert. Back the go there, Kopal. I might go there this weekend. We shall see.
If Arizona beats Iowa State, I may go there this weekend.
Yeah. We're going to be having a party here soon. Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicanmenu.com and use code AZ12 for 10% off your order. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Mention Mike Luke for a free dessert with any pizza purchase. Plus, pizza purchase. I'm getting all my reads mixed up. With any entree purchase. I wonder if they have pizza at Kopal. I wouldn't put anything past them. Everything there's.
I'll tell you that if they do, no offense to Kopal, it won't be as good as Taco Bell's Mexican pizza.
It'll be better than that. Yeah, for sure. Now, book your next large party or corporate event with Kopal. Large party packages available. We also cater any event. Plus, you can go there. You can take all the Rugrats. You can take the Munchkins. There's a lot of stuff there for the kids to do as well. It is cool. All right. Now, Nova. All right. Nova. No. Nova. All right. Show me the Mooney. NovaAZLoans.com. Ready to purchase, refinance, or get a home equity loan? Zach Mooney is the one to go through. My mom is going through this, and my mom is very, very particular. Doesn't just go through anybody. And Zach got to hear some of her off-colored political jokes. Not good. I redirected that immediately.
No, you're wrong. It is an honor for him to hear that.
Oh, her jokes suck. But either way,
suck.
Yeah, I suck too. Scan that QR code, though. Get in there. VP Senior Loan Officer. This guy's the best. And they have the biggest building in the city for a reason. Check it out. Nova Home Loans, the Mooney team. All right, we got one more in here. Janet. All right.
Did you watch this show?
Post games she doesn't get up until like noon, and then she just turns it on and she comes downstairs and just starts yelling at the TV all day.
Speaking of noon, I know we got to stay on topic. You're going to be very proud of me, real quick.
I'm
going on Iowa State Radio tomorrow.
That's big.
It is a morning show, and there's a 2-hour difference. Your boy's going on live at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh gosh, man! When was the last time you were up at 6:30?
On purpose?
Year?
On purpose?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's been a bit. Probably like the last time I traveled.
Okay. Yeah.
I like waking up early when I travel.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, either way, I don't endorse Shear's sleep schedule, and I won't endorse Andre Veras. But life's getting a little bit busier. You're like Marcus Delgado, and you're tired of sharing socks with your brother, and you're saying to yourself, "Man, you know what? I want to start getting things for myself." Andre can help you with that. 401k. Learn about it and learn about your new employer retirement plans. Let's create clarity around your goals and finances. Do you feel like you're just doing okay, but you're like, man, I'd like to have my own pair of socks? Go to Longview. Again, that's not an endorsement, but that is a highly recommended thing with Andre Veras. Boom. All right. Now I'm going back to the comments right here. Let's see here. Big 12 Bobby, he did. Hold on. Now let me go back to the, okay. Oh, that's not what we want. Hold on. Bear with me. That's not what we want either. Process of elimination. All right. Oh, I know what to do. Hold on. Everybody stay with me.
I'd rather endorse this technical expertise than Andre Veras. Let's just do a show like this.
What's that?
Let's do a show like this.
I'm trying to get rid of it. Oh, we're back. Take that. They said it couldn't be done.
Cody is rapidly becoming just unnecessary for this show's success.
Yeah, we don't need Cody anymore. Yes, see. Now, LJ Wombology, if the reads go actually smoothly for once, I'm leaving. Yeah, don't worry about that. All right. Let's see. Mr. Tyler Warden says, if Mike Luke was a dessert, he'd be a funfetti cupcake. I'll take that.
No, I call it's very similar to the nickname Ben told me that he calls Mike. Mike's Red Velvet.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah, the hair, everything, red velvet. Okay, now Noah's reads. All right, now Big 12 Bobby was asking, is Noah being too conservative with his reads? What do you say about that, Scare? He's definitely not pushing the ball downfield.
Conservative enough.
What's that?
I disagree. I don't think he's being conservative enough.
Talk to me more.
He's trying to make the difficult play instead of the easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe conservative is not the right word, but how many times do we see the guy open 5 yards down the field?
Yeah, that's true.
And Noah looks him off and tries to go 15.
That's a good point. I think what maybe Big 12 Bobby is talking about is that, I think that you'd like to see the offense be a little bit more vertical at times, but the wide receivers have to get open at the same time, though. It's
right.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, too. Like, the receivers have not done a good job of creating separation.
Yeah, they got to do better at that, and that's something that I'm going to be. All right, let's see here. Hold on. No, Kobe Thiel. You're up by that time anyways. Okay, so, all right, now let's talk about some more guys that have been underutilized. Let's talk about Quincy Craig here for a minute. Our future coach, Mr. Tyler Warden, said he'd like to see him get some passes, get in space a little bit. I think you're going to see quite a bit of Quincy Craig.
If he's on the injury report, so I would assume, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Skir, everybody's asking, where can they find you?
It's not a podcast. It's the radio station. I don't even know which one, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Well,
check if I can find it.
See if you can find it. Now, all right. Now, going over to the so we got Bar.
It is the quarter on KXNO 106.3 FM.
Hey, you want to hear a story? When I was in high school, I used to always tell people that if they kept bothering me, I said, hey, here's a quarter. Call someone that cares. You should go in there and yeah, isn't that good? Yeah. Yes. plugging something. Oh, whatever,
Damn.
Kobe, I'll feel.
Damn.
Whatever. Now, Ismail Mahdi in this game. Now, Joseph's not in here to defend himself, but he doesn't really need to be able to defend himself because Joseph kind of sucks. Big 12 Bobby, I'm a super early texter. Okay, Ismail Mahdi. Is this going to be the one that is going to deliver the Mahdi shots to the defense? Is this the one that's going to
still through what week? What week is this? Week 4, or technically week 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
With college football season, Ismail Mahdi has the highest rushing total, individual single game rushing total of the season.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Against the Power 4 school. Yeah.
Interesting. I think the thing that's also interesting about him though is how and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure how hard he was going to run. I mean, for not a little dude, but for like not the biggest guy in the world, he runs pretty hard.
He runs very hard. I like him. I like him a lot. He runs hard. He talks trash, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah,
that clip where he's
but talking trash and backing it up, not getting beat for a 35-yard touchdown and then pushing the guy out of bounds and flexing.
Dude, but how cool is that? Did you see the clip where the guy's coming to tackle him and he's like got his arm out and he's just talking crazy smack to the Kansas State player? Have you seen that?
No, I didn't see that. That's awesome though.
How have you not seen it? It was all over TV.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
Did you really? Don't lie.
No, I did see that. And then he starts talking crap.
You didn't see it, did you?
I did see it. You want to know how I saw it? Because I was actually home by that point as well.
Yeah, that was a sick play. He's another guy though. I'm very send it to him, Kobe, because he's lying. I'm
not lying. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm very curious why the running back passing game hasn't been used more. Because as you know from the practices that you went to, that was a very large part of this offense in camp.
All right, here's why I don't go to camp practices anymore, because they're all full of crap. They all do a bunch of stuff that they're not. They all say it. They're going to do a bunch of stuff they don't actually do in practice. I'm done with it.
You know what I like about Daggy though, when you think about it, the offense has looked different almost every game.
Hmm?
Like there's a very clear strategy. There was a very clear strategy in how they attacked Kansas State, and that was Noah being more of a running threat than he was. I'm very curious what the strategy is against Iowa State. I'm already looking at the national championship. I said Ohio State.
We are going to talk about it, though. If Arizona does beat Iowa State, we legitimately have to get – Mike
and I talked about this, and we're dead serious. We're letting everyone know. I'm going to be on Postgame for Iowa State, obviously. Mm-hmm. If Arizona wins within 48 hours, Cody will have a mock college football playoff bracket. Right. It will include Arizona. Mm-hmm. And we will legitimately start talking about winning the big.
Because I think you got to do that at this point. By the way, Scott says, "Good job getting rid of the reads." Scott, we've given you an offer here. If you want to pay for the reads,
very weird. Yeah,
Scott,
I haven't got your Venmo yet.
Scott, we haven't gotten your money yet. If you want to give us the money, we will get rid of the reads. But Scott, you have not given us any money yet. So
Tyler Warden, if Arizona,
they have to be ranked if you beat.
I don't think they will, because you know how rare it is. They don't have any votes, not one. You know how rare it is to go from absolutely no votes.
No, I get it. But that would be a huge pile.
We will go on a rampage.
Yeah,
rampage.
Yeah. Now, where did Rage go? Rage
got a new job.
Rage is going around going into.
Should we say it? Rage.
Yeah, fine.
Rage has let people know, and
Rage is working for ICE now.
Yeah, Rage got a job with ICE. We're being completely serious.
Rage got a job with ICE. And he's telling
everyone. That's serious, by the way. He showed us the email and everything.
He's in this Wildcat text group where people want to talk about Wildcat stuff, and he's just talking about signing up for ICE. I don't know what. I don't know what else to say about it. That's Rage. So, anyways, all right. Now, David Adams says they will definitely be ranked around 18. I don't think they're going to be that high, because I think Shear actually has a good point where the they don't have any I could see them. I still think it's hard.
You just generally don't go from literally no votes to ranked.
At that point, though, you're 4-0. You got a really, really good win. And not only do you have, hey guys, I almost didn't tell you all this. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. It was just a vintage Rage. There was nothing.
We met ICE like the water business. Yeah, the water business. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Rage is joining. He's opening up an ICE store.
Yeah, no, all right, yeah, you can put it that. Rage is opening up a meth shop. It's called Rage. That's what they call meth. I was offered
I know
meth.
what they call meth. I've done it before.
I was offered meth at Country Thunder one time that I went, and when I was at the radio, and this guy kept telling me that he had tax-free ice. And I'm like, dude, this ice, and it's funny, I didn't know what it was at the time. And I'm like, dude, this ice is literally like 42 cents. I don't care if you can like get me it for 32 cents or something. Then I found out what it was.
That's up there on my drugs I won't try list. There's a few drugs I won't try.
Yeah, no way. No,
not meth. I mean, I've tried some stuff back in the day, but not meth.
No interest in meth. No interest in meth. Now, okay. Rage isn't going to pay us. Rage should take that $60,000 bonus and give it to us, but that I don't think he's going to.
That's another.
That's a whole nother animal. Yeah,
that's a good idea, though. Actually,
Rage, take your bonus and give it to us. And we'll call it even at that point. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, all right. So back to Arizona. All right. How many have we only gotten one set of reads in so far?
Yeah, we can't do what we did yesterday where we did 18 reads.
Yeah, we got to get some. Sorry. I was going to say sorry.
Listen up, Scott. Here's your favorite part of the show.
Scott,
baby.
Here we go. This is all for Scott. We're going to incorporate Scott into every single read. Watch this. This is going to be amazing.
Give me your fave, Scott.
Oh, no, hold on. We don't do Swift today. Hold on. Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. That's not it. That's not the look. Hold on. RJ's frozen. Dude, I've seen the play, dude. I don't need that. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Mike, we're all friends here. Come on.
All right, whatever. Dude, I freely admit I don't watch other teams have
Mike, you weren't home at that point. It was 10 minutes still in the third.
They showed it, dude.
And you stayed. They
showed it like 4 times.
You stayed through the third quarter for the first time
it was impressive.
Ever. So you weren't home. I want to clarify.
I was home.
Live.
No, they showed it, dude. Go back and watch. I guarantee you they show that run in the fourth.
You're not listening to me. I'm giving you credit. I believe you saw it. But you saw it live as well because you stayed through the third quarter for the first time ever.
Well, right. But you were saying I didn't see the replay.
Please yell at me.
I will really yell at you. All right, let's talk about Scott here. Let's make fun of Scott for a minute. All right, Scott.
You look thirsty.
Scott, listen, Scott right now is so pissed off about these reads that he's probably thinking to himself, man, I could go for a great beer and a big parking lot.
Ice cold beer and a lot of garlic bread.
Yeah, a lot of garlic bread and a big parking lot to be able to kind of just go relax. Yeah. Scott, this read is for you, my friend. And Scott, there's not a bad seat in the house, just like there's no bad reads on this show. Go in there to the RJ's Frozen Cactus, Scott, and say you're with the AZ12. They might even help you out there a little bit. So either way, go there, check it out. Big screen TVs, no bad seats in the house. And again, a massive parking lot, a huge parking lot. Okay. Now, let's see here. All right. Now I'm going to wait for the Green Valley Decorative Rock for Cody to do that one because we got a real time there. All right. Now, ArizonaPrimaryEyeCare.com. 4 locations for routine exams, including one on campus. Now part of the My Eye Doctor Network. Same day urgent visits. 520-322-2713. 60+ insurance is accepted. I don't know if they'll take Scott or not. But if you go in there and say you love the ad reads, maybe they'll take you. Otherwise, I don't know there, Scott. It's going to be difficult for you. Optical options to fit all budgets, styles, and preferences. Check it out. Again, you can get these Tom Fords. Scott, I see you looking at these Tom Fords saying, man, I wish that could be me. It is not you. All right, now let's get out of here. Let's hold on. Let me hold on. Stay with me. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, now. Okay, now we are back now. All right, now I'm going to catch up with the comments. Dude, when I switch out of those, I missed like 25 comments. Okay, let's see here.
You're so professional right now.
Right. Mike, how can you not stay for No, I can't stay for the game, dude. I have to because we go on Postgame literally right after. I have to be here. I mean, as much as I can't be on there. So
Look, Mike, the one thing I respect about Mike is he's always on time.
Right.
So he has to leave games early in order to start post game on time. Because if he started it like 20 minutes late, that would be something that's never happened before.
Well, the thing about it too is that you've got, it does make sense. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. The one thing about it, the one time that I try to be on time, well, knock on wood, is the post game because that's when everybody wants to talk. That's when everybody wants to vent. Joseph's in here. What did I miss? Go back and watch the last 30 minutes. We made fun of you. Okay. So anyways, that's how it is with that. Cody James Martin is back.
It gets real quiet when he leaves the press box. Real quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Now, Cody James Martin is back.
Too.
Cody, we did a bunch of reads, but we got make sure the Green Valley Decorative Rock is up next. Piece of crap. Okay, now let's get to the defense. About guys that have been a little bit underutilized. Hey, what are you doing, Cody?
Nothing. Cody? Just getting settled. I need a few minutes to get everything ready.
Yeah, I sent something to Cody as well.
You messed everything up, Mike. You got to fix everything now.
I didn't mess up anything. I did a perfect job with the reads.
Maybe you messed everything up because you set such a high standard is what he means. That you mess it up for him.
You know, it's like somebody trying to compete against Michael Jordan. If you don't get 7 titles, who cares? So it's kind of the same thing.
You can't do it from the show, Vegas video, because there's no space in the press box.
Yeah. Now Matthew Tice makes a great point, and I actually had this in my notes. Matthew Tice was one of my 6 notes. Genesis Smith is the 6th best strong safety in Power 4 according to PFF. I don't know if PFF has any clue what they're talking about with that one. But I would have a hard time believing that there's 5 better safeties in college football.
Do you want to know the rankings?
Sure.
I'm going to help you. Bishop, your guy, Bishop Fitzgerald.
Huge. Yeah, that goes without saying.
Yeah. He's actually the 3rd. No, he's the 2nd best Power 4 in the nation.
Yeah, take that.
Toledo doesn't count. They're not Power 4. And then UConn's not Power 4 either.
Right.
So Bishop Fitzgerald is your guy, number 1, USC.
Yeah, huge.
You told me about him. You texted about him the other day. Your other player, I think you have his jersey, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Aren't you a big fan of him?
No, I don't. I generally don't utilize hyphenated last names.
Right. And then Tyrese Mills are the 3 safeties ahead of Genesis.
Tyrese Mills sounds very fast.
Yeah.
Where's he from? Texas?
UConn. So Genesis Smith is the 2nd highest rated.
Yeah, no, Genesis is awesome. Now, Cody James Martin just said, what reads did we do? I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. So we did Copal.
What
did we do? Arizona Primary Eye Care. Andre.
We didn't do Primary Eye Care.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Definitely did. Yeah. Maybe pay attention to the show. Arizona. What else did we do?
Shut up.
RJ's. And then there was one other one that we did as well. What did we do? I don't know. If you put one up, Cody, I'll let you know. Okay, so I draft Kobe L. Thiel says I draft Genesis on day 1 in a heartbeat. Totally agree with you and that's what we need to have at this point. We just need to keep that first round stuff going. But let's talk a little bit there about guys that have been underutilized. And Zach Mooney. Boom. We got that Zach Mooney as well. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about the corners. Trade in Stukes. Listen, Dwayne Aquina said for a couple of years that he thought Traden Stukes was the best nickel back in the entire country. You know, you got to get him healthy. And we didn't do the dentistry. You got to get him healthy. This would be the game to really see Traden start to mark his territory.
Yeah.
We got a lot of fire hydrants in Iowa State.
I like Gavin Hunter, but this is an all hands on deck type of game.
Yeah, you got to get everybody out there. And the thing about Stukes that's always been so interesting is that he's really he's for being a little dude, he's a really physical football player. He plays violent. I'm excited to actually see him in a prolonged setting in a Danny G defense, Jason Shear.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Now cornerbacks. What are you looking for? Is MGK healthy yet or no?
I think he's healthy. I look, he might be healthy, but at the end of the day, the other guys have been playing well. So what are you going to do? Like you're not benching Cole or Dansby or those guys have played well.
Right.
Iowa State, like the receivers are starting to come on a little bit. Xavier Townsend played well the other day, but Arizona's seen better receivers. Like Kansas State has better receivers than Iowa State.
But the problem though is that Avery Anderson can't get him the football.
But what I'm saying is like they should be. Like when you look at Iowa State stats through 3 games, Mike, and I know you've memorized this. I'm just saying this.
I've watched Iowa State this season.
Their top wide receiver, so they have Brett Eskildsen, your guy, 6'1", 205, but he has 7 catches for 162 yards. That's their leading guy. So 7 catches in 3 games, 3-2-2, right? Then they had tight end, and then Xavier Townsend, and then tight end. This is
wait a second. Is this a Ben One White fantasy draft?
That's literally what I was going to say. This is a Ben One White. When you look at their tight ends, Mike, right? 24, 28, 29 catches for.
This is a Ben One White field day.
For like 300 yards. Like, they literally have a third of all offensive stats. Their guy, the guy that worries me, the tight end that worries me, and Ben was saying this too. There's two of them, Gabe Burkle and Benjamin Brahmer. Benjamin Brahmer has 3 touchdowns already. He's 6'7", 260.
Well, Ben was also saying, too, that with Brahmer, you absolutely have to hog tie him at the line of scrimmage. If you don't hog tie him at the line of scrimmage, then you're basically done at that point.
Yeah, so they're going to go, 2 tight end sets. Benjamin Brahmer's good. Gabe Burkle, 6'6", 255. He's a
let's be honest about something that you're just saying right now. These are all cold soup names. These are guys that
big white tight ends,
dude. If you're getting absolutely destroyed by the cold soup guys, though, that's I'm
Mike, they're big tight ends.
I know, but it's cold soup.
I don't know what that means. How many? I'm just gonna say it. How many African American tight ends are there? Most tight ends are Midwest big white dudes. Yeah, I'm right. That's like the one position. Yeah. You're saying tight end is a cold soup position. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Who was the guy from North Carolina that got drafted like 5th overall like 5 or 6 years ago?
From North Carolina.
Right. Hey, wait a second. Levi Stevenson said Brahmer runs like a receiver. He's lethal up the seam.
Brian Nesbitt.
We absolutely no. Who was it? It was Eben. It wasn't Eben Britton. It was his name isn't spelled right. It was the guy out of North Carolina who was drafted by the Kyle Fitz, even though his name is spelled Kylie or something like that.
Fitz didn't go to North Carolina.
No, he went to Florida. But there was a guy that went to North Carolina, Eric Ebram or something like Eric Ebram.
No tight end from North Carolina has been drafted in the last 80 years.
No, you're totally wrong about that.
I'm looking at the list right now.
No, his name was like Eric Ebram. He might still be in the
University
NFL.
of North Carolina. There's been no tight end drafted. I'm looking right at the list.
I'm looking at this right now.
Mike, I'm looking at the list.
No, I don't care. You're Eric Enron. That's not Eric Ebron. Yes, you guys. People know.
He's not from North Carolina.
Yeah, Eric Ebron.
That was 2014, dude.
You said that. You said in the last 80 years. Let's see. Yes, North Carolina. Take that.
2014,
You
Mike.
said in the last 80 years, and you were just sheer. By the way,
that's 80 years. 12 years.
Nice try. And he was a top 10 pick.
He's retired. He's not even in the NFL.
I think he plays for the Colts now. But yeah, Sheer, you look terrible on this one. Everybody in here is calling you out in the comments. Yes. Look at this. Mike, this is in
the NFL anymore.
Here, just take the L.
You know how many years he's been out of the NFL? That's like you saying, why don't you just throw up Antonio Gates to me?
Nick Arenas is, and they're all saying take the L. You said you were looking at it, and North Carolina hasn't produced somebody.
Mike, you said a few years ago.
What's that?
You said
in the last 80 years you were looking at it.
You said a few years ago.
Yes. I never said Kylie Pitts was white. I said he was black. And Skier took an L.
Mike's case for me saying that most tight ends are white guys from the Midwest was an African-American tight end drafted 12 years ago.
I'm just telling you, but you also, Mo Alley Cox. Ebron still plays for the Colts.
He's a basketball player. He just happens to
why are you taking L after L after L?
Ebron is not on the Colts.
He's still on.
He's not. He retired.
Oh, yeah. I trusted Skier when he said 80 years.
Eric Ebron absolutely retired.
Well, it's funny because he's actually in the NFL still, but yeah, go ahead. Skier, this is awful for you. Let's see. I don't understand. I thought his name was spelled differently. I thought it was like
Kyle Pitts. You're calling him Kylie.
I thought it was take the L, Skier. You look like an idiot. Darren Waller as well. What about him? David Njoku.
None of these guys are in any other. Oh man.
Yeah, you're wrong. Either way, you're wrong.
Darren
Move on. You look stupid. Okay,
very smart.
Yes. All right, go ahead. Anyways, all right. So but we definitely might just embarrass Skier. Put it very, very well.
Darren Waller, you know how many catches he has this year?
Yeah.
None.
Darren Waller, who cares? Is he in the MNFL or no?
Yeah, but what does that have to do? Is he? I think he's on the Dolphins, but he doesn't play. I don't know if he's hurt or
Wasn't
what.
he dating like a porn
Also,
star?
he was a wide receiver in college.
I don't care. Tight end, man. Okay, so that's
wide receiver in college.
Right. Yeah, that's where we're still a white. All right. Either way, let's get back to tight ends, though. Iowa State, I'm sure they got a bunch of tight ends, though. But again, tight ends don't worry me. They can beat Iowa tight ends. Don't worry me. They're going to get in the NFL, but they're going to catch and again, I know we're not playing Iowa.
You don't think Iowa State's tight ends worry you?
No, because I'm more worried if they had really good wide receivers. Again, they're good. They're good.
That makes no sense, Mike.
What's that? No, it does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Dude, it's not like you have Darnell Washington out there.
How is a team with 4 good tight ends not concerning to you because they play tight end?
Well, right, because they're going to be cold soup. Again, they're going to catch 10 to 15-yard passes. They're not going to catch 800-yard passes, though. That's the difference. Cold soup doesn't worry me as much as fast wide receivers.
I got nothing for you.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so either way. Yeah, and here
I got nothing for you.
Yeah, either way. Ryan Neal, we're going to put all of our defensive backs on the there.
Mike's like, yeah, Antonio Gates never worried me. George Kittle doesn't worry me.
No, George Kittle doesn't play like cold soup, though.
What does that mean?
Nah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like who is that tight end from? Remember that tight end from Colorado?
Mike's like the best tight ends of all time. Don't worry, Mike.
Who is that?
They come from the Midwest.
Who is
that? That guy sucks.
Who is that tight end from Colorado?
Brock Bowers, ass.
Yeah. There was a tight end from Colorado that had the slowest name in NFL history, and it was the most cold soup name ever. Do you remember this guy?
Yeah, I do. But
what's his name?
I don't remember his name.
Joe Klopfenstein.
Those guys don't bother me because they're not good.
He was a second-round draft pick.
Does Mark Andrews bother you?
What's that? Yeah, he's good. He doesn't play cold soup, though.
So Brock Bowers, is he cold soup?
No, he's not cold soup either.
Sam Laporta, cold soup?
No.
Trey McBride, cold soup for you?
Yeah. Speaking of Colorado,
Trey McBride is very cold soup.
Yes, he is. I like how was it you or Cody that said you had no clue who he was?
I got another one. You ready? And this is an Iowa guy. TJ Hawkinson.
What's that?
TJ Hawkinson. How do you feel about him?
Definitely cold soup.
By the way, it's awesome.
All right, yeah. Brogan just put it well. In the two, dude. In the 2 Power 5 Iowa State games, they average 155 yards passing.
Oh, I don't think their passing game is that good.
No,
but it's still tough matchups.
Not all white wide receiver or not all white tight ends are cold soup. You know cold soup. You know cold soup when you see it. Joe Klopfenstein was cold soup. Sam Wilson is cold soup.
Hold on, you know what I need to do?
Cameron Barmore is not cold soup.
Football, tight end, NFL prospects. Are these guys NFL prospects? That's what we need to know.
Yeah, we need to know. But they could just be like, yeah.
Here we go.
It's Mark Bavaro, Andy Bryant. Get it right. Mark Bavaro from Notre Dame.
Benjamin Brahmer is indeed an MNFL guy.
What round are we talking?
I don't know. Let me see. Consensus big board for mock.
We need to get a definition of cold soup. There's way too many people that don't get cold soup.
All right. So in tight end rankings, I don't know. Gabe Burkle. No. Gabe Burkle's not their best tight end, though, is he? Hey, Levi's. Gabe Burkle,
yeah, answer right now, please.
Is it Brahmer or Burkle, in your opinion? Who's better? They're pretty close.
I've always felt Burkle was better. I think Burkle's got a little bit more zest.
By the way, the number 1 tight end in the draft. And again, I don't want to.
Todd Heap was absolutely cold soup. He was good, but he was absolutely cold soup.
That one guy's going to accuse us of being racist.
Oh, that loser. That's fine.
The number 1 tight end in this draft is African American.
Duh.
Kenyon Sadiq is probably.
How do you know he's African American? Just by the name?
I know who he is. He's very good. He's on Oregon. He's awesome.
Okay.
He's probably the number 1 tight end prospect in America.
Do they still have that Terrence Ferguson guy?
No.
It was funny when they kept announcing Terrence Ferguson, because I didn't think he was a white guy. Like every time I would hear the name Terrence Ferguson, I'm like, who are they talking about?
The problem is there's like 450 Terrence Fergusons.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
It's the one that played basketball and everything.
Yeah, but again, I think there's only one white guy though. Yeah, it's just a guess. All right. Either way, I'm more worried about wide receivers. I know their tight ends are good. I'm
just surprised because Ben White really hammers home the power of a tight end, and you're just ignoring him right now.
I'm going to ignore Ben on that. I don't care what his infatuation with the tight end position is. Let's see here. Tay Brown cannot guard Brahmer. Brahmer would torch him. That's why we put somebody else on him. Ryan Neal.
Yeah.
Didn't
Kansas State have a good tight end too? What did they do?
Yeah, they didn't do anything against Arizona.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, Kansas State's tight ends are so good." What's that big tight end they have? We talked about him, and then he did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he did nothing.
Oakley, that dude Oakley.
Yeah.
He's so good. You know what Oakley did against Arizona?
Nothing.
4 catches for 6 yards.
Absolutely nothing. Now
4 catches for 6 yards. Michael Luke could get that. Could you get 4 catches for 6 yards?
I can have better yards per catch. I guarantee you that. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Mr. Tyler Warden, I'm up the point too where, is it safe to assume Jeremiah Cooper?
I got a message from someone this morning, an Iowa State source, because I got boots on the ground. This is true.
I mean,
this is not
your second family lives in Iowa.
Yeah. Believe it or not, this is a true story. My sister and husband did live in Iowa for multiple years.
Why?
Because he was stationed there and went to school there, and then my sister taught at Iowa.
Hey, you want to know something? A great story about Iowa and in Nebraska? Like people always drive over the border because in Iowa the bars are open an hour later, so there's a lot of cross-state traffic. Just wanted to let you know that.
But I got an inside scoop that something did happen with Jeremiah Cooper at practice. Remember, this is an availability report. So technically speaking, if they don't have the MRI results back, they don't have to say anything. I'm very curious about tonight's injury report. I have a feeling I would just straight up be surprised if he's not on the injury report.
Well, I got a question. What's to prevent them from just saying he's not injured and then he doesn't play and they just say something came up?
That you could get in trouble for.
But if you just said something came up, we thought he was good.
That you can get in trouble for. You have to prove it. They can review practice video and everything. The Big 12 is allowed to investigate. But there's an MRI today. So technically you can say, we don't have the results yet and do it tomorrow. But if he's out, he has to be listed before Saturday.
The loop for sure, Dennis Walsh. I actually like the loop. Okay, so all right, so we got that. Now the kicker is out as well.
I think that's a big
No, that's awesome. I mean, no offense.
And the backup kicker.
Did we preemptively break their special teams?
Look, if I was playing Arizona this week, I would break my own foot. I would. By the way, Lee Corso, I did not know that Devin Askew. Mike, did you know Devin Askew's on Villanova?
The hybrid guy from Modern Day?
Yeah, the hybrid guard from Modern Day. The point guard, shooting guard hybrid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's at Villanova with Philly B.
Oh, Philly B's at Villanova too.
Yeah,
no,
dude,
Philly B's not at Villanova.
He's at Xavier.
Duke's at Villanova.
Yeah, Duke's at Villanova. I knew there was one of our faves there. We have so many teams to watch and follow this year. It's awesome. So what did Whittingham do with the injury report?
So what Whittingham did was, even though Dampier didn't practice Tuesday and Wednesday, they were sitting him out for what they say was rest days. And there was no doubt that he would be playing on Saturday. Thus, they didn't list him on the injury report. Real quick, Mike, before we go to the next segment, Cody, can you throw this up real quick?
Yeah, Cody, throw up whatever you're about to show.
Yeah, throw it up on the screen. I got this from Mike's Facebook. Cody. This Casey Kennedy did this.
Oh, this is really good.
I thought this was hilarious.
Yes.
This is Mike's album cover. This is fantastic.
This really is good. Everybody out there would buy this album cover. This is true. You wouldn't even know what I was actually singing, but you just know that it would be good.
I mean, look at you. My God.
I mean, this is big. I mean, that's really, really good. Now, was Dampier looking ahead to the Big 12 title game? Big 12 Bobby against Arizona? Perhaps. I don't know. But
no,
yes.
He ended the game healthy. Had he been hurt, he'd be looking ahead because he got hurt on purpose.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, Rich Carrillo can take all those screenshots and he's going to put them up in his bathroom probably. All right. So, anyways, all right. Yeah. So, all right.
What?
Going. All right. Now let's talk a little. let's.
What? I don't get it.
Yeah, oh gosh. Okay. BYU player tested suspended for testing positive for coffee. It's good.
You want to do picks right now? You want?
Yeah, let's do our picks, but let's get a couple reads in here so we don't have like 85 reads back. Although Thursday's a shorter read day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that next picture, Cody.
Cody, we've been over this.
Maybe he's gonna.
All right, look at that. Now, I wish you had zoomed in, but you can see this there. Welcome to the Rock. That was sheer that closed it out right there. Look at this, Rock. Go back to that picture.
Cody!
I'm zooming in. Hold on.
Oh,
Keep
gosh.
talking.
All right, go back to that picture. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the best static in the business. Thank you, Matthew Tice.
Is
All
it
right,
gonna rain right now?
this goes to show you, too. Green Valley Decorative Rock.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. That is in Tucson. And you can tell that it's on I-10 as well. Look at that. You can see I-10 in the distance. That is in Tucson.
Remember that time I texted you? I was driving and I said I was going to run another truck off the road.
Yes.
That's how much I love Green Valley Decorative Rock.
Yeah, no, it's huge. And again, they deliver anywhere. But I also will say at the same time, though, that the great thing about Green Valley Decorative Rock is a multitude of different things. Let's be very honest here. But one of the best things about them is they're in Tucson, period. They're in Tucson, and I-10's way superior to I-80. Sorry, Levi. Good stuff actually happens on I-10 and bad stuff too. But either way, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Welcome to the Rock. Check it out. That truck goes south to Nogales. Damn right it goes south to Nogales, Dennis Walsh. All right, 88 crime. 88 crime. Now, listen here. You know something that's going on around the city and you're like, man, there's these Iowa State people here. I don't really know. Looks like they're up to something. Well, I don't know why they'd be here. The game's in Ames. But either way, if you see anything bad, you're like, you see somebody and they're doing something they shouldn't, you're like, you know what? I want to be the person that, reports this and does my civic duty. But at the same time, I don't want to get my hands dirty. I don't want my fingerprints all over everything. Ben White's always talking about how he doesn't want the fingerprints all over, any of the tight end evals or anything like that. This is that's it. Wait, it's in Ames, 88 crime. I don't know. So 88 crime. Check it out. 3882-7463. It's anonymous. That's the best thing about it. It is anonymous. You can proactively report a crime to 88 crime as well, Tyler Warden. They will let you actually use your name if you want. You don't have to actually do that. So again, but either way, check it out. You will thank me later. Boom. 88 crime. 882-7463. Okay.
Let's go give it to you. He gon' give it to you. Let's go give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
Comfort X HVAC, Kobe L. Field. Listen, I watched Kobe last night. He did a great job. I believe that he went to his parents' house to record. Cody, what are you doing, dude?
Cody,
what are you doing? Shut up. Gosh. But Kobe L. Field, he was on there. I would assume that he went to his parents' house to record yesterday because at the same time, he was, let's be honest here. He doesn't have air conditioning, and his brain is turning into cold soup. And we don't want it. Kobe cold soup Thiel.
Oh, that's good.
Kobe cold soup Thiel, yes. So either way, you will, like I said, you want to go through Comfort X HVAC, get that air conditioning. You don't want to be moving around. You don't want to be like Kobe L. 520-222-7012. Small business with big savings. And again, you get a free AZ12 t-shirt with the purchase. That is the best thing about it. You get a free AZ12 t-shirt. You want nothing more than that AZ12 t-shirt. Let's be honest here. Residential and commercial HVAC expertise at affordable rates. Boom. Check it out. Now, Brad the Bully Hudson. Ben White has always referred to Cody as the backbone of AZ12. All right, I don't think we need any more reads here, do we? Let's get Baggins later. So, all right, now it's time for our picks. This is where you sit down, you get into a nice little air-conditioned room, if applicable, and you say, man, what are these guys going to do to make me money? We're here for you. we're here for you right now. So, yeah. Kobe is on the brink of being homeless every time I hear these ad reads. Hey, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but oh, by the way, did you see that Kim is up to $80,000 on her GoFundMe? I told you.
I'm not going there.
I know.
Not going there.
I know, but it was just funny. All right, Arizona TCU. I think TCU is gonna win by 10. Boom. I think the quarter.
Did you just say Arizona TCU?
Arizona State
TCU.
Arizona State TCU.
This is
All
a
right.
tough one. This is a tough
No,
one.
it's not a tough one.
ASU's favored by 3.
Yeah, Kobe was great last night. ASU's favorite, but I don't care. What do they know? I'm picking against the spread right here. That's for Andre Veras. I am going TCU. Matthew Tice, I agree with you. I'm going 27. Actually, you know what? I don't agree with you. I'm going 27-17 TCU. Go Frogs, baby. Go Frogs. Again, I don't. Everybody in here should be going for the Frogs. And even though Spike Dykes, even though Sonny Dykes said what he said.
Spike, that's a deep.
Yeah, that's his dad, his old man. Is Spike Dykes still alive?
I don't.
Somebody look that up right now.
I'll look it up right now. I don't see how. No, he died like 10 years ago.
All right, yeah, he's like okay. Anyways,
Not
did he die of COVID?
I'm not going there.
No, I'm just saying.
No, he died
Okay.
in 2017, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, that's before COVID. Never mind. All right, TCU 27-17. I'm going because all the people that I think are still alive, they all died of COVID. So like Colin Powell or things like that. What do you mean, Lee Corso? I think TCU is actually going to win this game. I don't know what else to say. Boom. That's it. I'm going TCU. I think they're going to win. All right. What do you got, Skier?
So this is tough. This is tough for me to pick. I think it's a very good game. The one thing I come back to is I think TCU is built to have like shootout type of games. I don't think ASU is.
Right.
I think there's going to be more points scored in this game than is expected. It's a tough game. ASU beat Baylor, lost to Mississippi State. TCU hasn't really beaten anyone, I guess SMU. I just keep going back. I really like Josh Hoover this season so far. Barnes being hurt, the running back being hurt, I'm not a big fan of though. It's going to be close, but I like TCU barely, 24-21.
That's a great point. What's the dew point there? Do we know?
Oh, that's a good point. And it might rain tomorrow too.
Yeah, it might rain tomorrow as well. I don't like that. Well, we need to know the weather conditions.
No, it really might rain tomorrow. Like
Yeah,
that wasn't me. It is supposed to rain, actually. Does that change anything?
No.
I'm being dead serious.
No, I know. Actually, it probably should, but it doesn't. I'm going 27-17. I think they have good juju with them. I think they have good vibes. And yeah, I'm going that. And
sheer score?
24-21.
No, I think TCU is good. And remember when Kobe was trying to tell us that North Carolina was going to beat TCU? And then he kept messaging us after that
coach of all time.
Then he kept trying to message us in the group about how did you see that first drive? No.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Idiot.
I got a question here. Cincinnati is cold soup.
Right.
Kansas, a little too good for cold soup, but some very, very cold soupian-esque vibes to this game. I'm going Kansas, though. I think Kansas wins easy.
It won't be easy, but I like Kansas as well. We both like Kansas. Mike, you got a score for us?
Yeah, I'm going to go 28-21 Jayhawks. Yeah, give me Kansas.
Kansas is favored by 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of both. I don't think Kansas really defends. I'm going 35. No, let's go 31-28.
31-28. All right, but we both got Kansas. All right.
Yeah.
So
Rock
Chalk Jayhawk. Hold on, we're gonna get hey Joseph with a rare funny remark. Where's Cody's cold soup matchup of the week? Give me Bowling Green versus
Dude,
Ohio.
That is what we should do. Just Cody should pick the worst close game.
Cody, from now on, we want maybe tomorrow we could even do it. We could pick.
I'll give him the game.
Give him the 5 worst games possible. So
the best worst games possible.
All right, UCF Kansas State. Kansas State sucks. I don't know why Kansas State fans won't admit that they suck as well. I am going to go UCF in this game. I think UCF's going to win, and I think UCF's going to win. Yeah, there's a good point there, Dennis Welsh. Shear's also never going to cheat on Jay.
Well, obviously.
All right, I'm going UCF in this game. I think UCLA. I think UCF wins by. You know what? I'm going to steal the great Matthew Tice's remarks. I'm going 35-24 UCF.
Interesting pick, Mike. We got big news. I'm going the opposite direction.
You're going Kansas
State. I'm going Kansas State. I think at the end of the day, I don't think Kansas State's very good, but I also don't think UCF is very good either. UCF's on the road. That means there's a lot of open bars for Scott Frost to get in trouble with.
What happened to strip clubs? A lot of strip clubs?
A lot of strip clubs in Manhattan.
In Manhattan?
Yeah, a lot of.
How many strip clubs do you think are in Manhattan, Kansas?
I don't know. Let me Google strip clubs in Manhattan, Kansas.
How many strip clubs? Everybody put it out right there.
That's weird. I already had it saved.
Over or under 2.5?
Is Junction City near Manhattan, Kansas?
No. They just got to be strictly within the.
Junction City is 20. Oh no, it's 23 miles away.
Yeah,
so there are none.
There's none.
Let me see. There's one called. Hold on. It's Googling.
This is not Rage's. This is not Rage's City.
There's one called. No, there's not. There's none. There's one in Topeka. How far is Topeka?
Yeah, that's not Manhattan. All right, so they don't have it. They don't have any.
Rage, you're right. Rage would have known.
Rage would have known. We should have asked Rage about that. So there's no Shotgun Willies there.
That's crazy that there's no. Let me. Yeah, how could there not be any strip clubs in Manhattan? What do you do?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there you go. So let's see. All right, so there we go. All right, now what do you got for a pick? Give me a score.
I'm really upset about this.
I was going to say, does this change your view of the pick though? That there's no strip clubs there?
No. I think.
Cody actually changed your pick right there.
I think Kansas State is better than I refuse to believe they're this bad. And then coming out of the bye week, I like Kansas State. Let's go 28-21.
All right. Let's keep going down.
If you lose this week, you are
done. It's tough for me. All right, BYU, Colorado, easy. BYU, Colorado sucks. Do they have Saltine? Is he back in there? Whatever his name is.
He's a starter. He's a starter.
All right. One thing that is very interesting to me is what Dion is doing this season, where he basically he takes out Saltine, then he puts in the other guy that I told you wouldn't be any good, and then he throws in that white guy.
I think it's Saltine. I think it's Saltine all the way for the rest of the year.
Doesn't it have to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think BYU wins this game. I'm going 27-14 BYU.
See, this is tough for me. I think Colorado, because I think Colorado has a very real chance in this game.
I don't. No chance.
I do. I don't care what you think.
Well, evidently not.
Here's the thing with me in this game. Okay, because I'm very Colorado's run defense this season sucks. They're 123rd. Right?
They're that high?
Yeah, out of 136. Georgia Tech ran for like 9,000 yards. I think at the end of the day, they just won't be able to stop the run. So I'm picking BYU, even though this is my upset watch out of all these picks. Let's go 31-23.
What do you think let me ask you this. All right. What is the line in this game?
7.
Yeah, good job, Warren Sapp. Did you ever see that thing when Warren Sapp said he knew that he wished he had gotten into coaching later because it's so fulfilling seeing how good his team is or whatever? It's like, dude, you have a terrible defense.
That is an idiot.
Warren Sapp is a total moron. Did he get caught with like a hooker in like Scottsdale a while back? That guy not happy about the Kansas State scene. Okay, now, all right, now LSU and Ole Miss.
This is game of the week.
Yeah, I'm going Ole Miss.
Whoa, Michael.
Yeah, I'm going Ole Miss. Listen, I think at the end of the day, Ole Miss is still smarting over the fact that they never got Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And I think it merits a mention that Jackson Dart isn't there, but it also merits a mention that Lane Kiffin is there. I am going Ole Miss.
Do you know who Ole Miss's quarterback is?
Who?
You're going to like his name. It's going to really change your life.
Oh.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Yep.
The hell kind of name is that?
That's his name. He's a transfer from
Where's he from?
Ferris State.
Ferris State. Ferris Bueller State?
He put up stupid numbers at Ferris State.
Well, I would certainly hope so.
He passed for 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, ran for 1,000 yards, and 25 touchdowns.
All right. Well, I'm going Ole Miss.
Is 51 touchdowns good?
Yeah.
I'm going LSU.
I need a Mike score.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mike,
yeah. I'm going
dumb idiot.
Yeah. How do you really feel? I'm going Ole Miss. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going 27-14 Ole Miss. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Lee Corso. I've already broken it.
Woo. I'm going 35. No. 31-28. LSU.
Man, this is going to be I got to make up some ground here this week.
Have either of you taken into account the Lane Kiffin daughter portion of this game?
What a bizarre story that is, man.
Why is it bizarre? She's Go ahead.
Yeah,
I was gonna make it bad.
Go ahead.
I said according to my prediction, Ole Miss could be getting screwed twice that night.
Ooh.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, that was good. First, that was good. That was good, Scare. That was good. All right.
By the way, you realize that if I win these games, you're done.
Wait a second. You're up one game.
If I win you're done. I'm 4 games up. I'm not giving up 4 games this year. I'm a monster.
How are you up 4? You're up 1.
After this week, if I get these right,
Cody was making out like you took a commanding lead.
It is a commanding lead.
You're up 1 game.
You're up 1 game, you piece of crap.
Your mom's up 1 game.
What?
So
is she?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Sorry if she's listening. Okay. I'm going. What happened to his daughter? So Lane Kiffin's daughter is with
LSU's star linebacker.
Yeah,
and they went public with the relationship this week,
like right before the game. Yeah,
it's like Mike going public with his daughter before family weekend.
And it has the same viral opportunity for sure. Yeah,
family weekend. You know, Mike, that BYU game is the NASCAR thing and family weekend.
There's NASCAR in Utah?
No, it's a NASCAR thing here, BYU game, because our thing probably got moved. There's a NASCAR thing with Redline, and it's family weekend.
Oh. Yeah. So is that next week? No.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. Well, no, because our thing was next week, and it got moved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got moved to BYU. Right.
Okay, now, Arizona, Iowa State. I'm back in the A. Doing it. Don't care what anybody says. I'm back in the A. Back the A. Hal J, I'm going with that. 28-17. I am stealing that pick.
Oh, you don't even think it's going to be close?
No, dude. Iowa State has no clue what is coming into Ames. They have no clue whatsoever. They're terrified. I mean, you can see it. You get players already that are looking to be out for this game. You have the kickers are so worried that they're basically saying, "Hey, man, I'm not doing this."
Is that how?
Yeah, they're like, dude, I'm not doing this. I'll see you next year, dude. They're not dumb. I'm going Arizona 28-17.
As you know, I've gone back and forth on this.
I know.
The biggest thing I can't.
Oh, don't be a weenie. You're gonna be such a weenie. I'm not gonna be a weenie.
Shut up. The biggest thing that I can't get over is
Ben White.
The use of the tight ends. It's their first road game. I don't like that my boy Chuba is not 100%. I'm not a big Iowa State guy. I think if this game was at Arizona, I would pick Arizona, but it's not at Arizona. Right. It's sold out. It's a whiteout, which I think Iowa State's usually a whiteout, if you know what I'm saying. But
I was going to say, when are they not a whiteout?
I'm picking Iowa State 24-20.
Oh, you're such a unreal. Now, Kobe L. Thiel says, Sheer, you're an idiot. Arizona 24-17, but Iowa State scores a touchdown with a minute left, so it looks closer than it is. Yeah, that's actually...
I get it, Kobe. I get it. Everyone's picking the blowout. I get it.
Right. All right, so how many differences do we have here?
Three.
All right, this is going to be a big week for me. I could really emerge here on Monday and have a commanding.
You could either emerge here and it's still close.
No, or I could be ahead.
But you'd only be 2 games ahead.
Dude, the hammer's going to meet the anvil.
If I get these right, you could absolutely be done.
Oh, get out of here.
I could have a 4-game lead. I mean, that's insurmountable.
I do like the 5-of-a-kind media makes Oregon Penn State. Is Oregon Penn State this week?
Yeah, I like Oregon in that game.
I like Oregon as well. Penn State, I still think is a little more.
I like Georgia against Alabama.
Also, the one that we need to talk about that Cody didn't have on here. Oh, we need to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to do this. And I'm sorry if somebody gets pissed off. Lee Corso, you're going to get pissed off. We're going to come up with the top 3 excuses that Jed will use if Washington loses.
Do you want to pick a couple bad games of the week?
What's that?
You want me to give you some bad games to pick? Some close bad games? I know you go deep into the research, Mike.
Yes.
Like you really,
now Levi just says it is amazing that Mike always puts Kobe's comments out there in real time and accuracy. I agree with you, Levi.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one thing Mike always strives for is accuracy.
Accuracy.
Mike, who do you like in the Battle of Michigan between Eastern and Central Michigan?
I go Team Dave on that one. I'm all Team Dave Central. I'm going Chippies, baby. Are they the Chippies? Is it Central Michigan that's the Chippies? I'm all Chippy, baby.
Who do you like between Arkansas State and Louisiana Monroe?
No, let's do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow, the bad games. But I want to talk a little bit. Well, tomorrow, though, we're going to have a segment, and it's going to be the top 3 Jet excuses if they lose. And because that's going to be fun. They're already cooking on those ones. Pick with your – now, 87 Cat says, congratulations, Skier. Pick with your YLUR.
I don't know. Pick with your –
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Central Michigan, Richard Dumas. Dude, hey, I guarantee you this, Lee. I have a much, much better chance of answering that question than Sheer does. So
what is it?
What famous play? Richard Dumas was not a Central Michigan.
What is the question?
Well, I don't know. You could actually look at it. It says, what famous...
Easy, dude.
Who?
It's Marley. Marley went to Central
Marley was Central Michigan. You're right. You're right. Dan Marley, I actually went to a Marley. I've been to Marley's restaurant.
Apologize now.
Yeah, I apologize. You actually got that one right. I can't believe that. Yeah. Well,
I'm a big Central Michigan.
What is it? The blind pig finds the truffle or whatever?
Blind nut finds a pig once in a while.
Ben White agrees. Okay. So, yes. No, yeah, a blind nut. That sounds like the name of a band. Hey, and now coming out, we got Blind Nut. And
you know what they say, a blind nut finds a mouth every once in a while.
You got it. All right, let's get some reads in here. Blind pigs neck wear crowns.
What?
Okay. Bridge Tech Communications.
Yes.
Dennis Walsh. Listen, we hate to see Dennis Walsh out laboring, toiling, slaving away in this side little attic gym that he has with like the flickering light, and it looks like a torture scene from like some Eastern European movie or something like Shia LaBeouf should be in or something. Dennis Walsh does not need to do that. Wow, that's crazy about Richard Dumas there. Okay, P-Val. Now, let's see here. He got arrested a lot of times, so you might have arrested Richard Dumas multiple times. Okay, so anyways, Bridge Tech Communications. Don't be like Dennis Walsh. Don't be working in one of those like torture workout rooms or anything like that. Go to a gym that they actually uses Bridge Tech Communications, because a lot of people use Bridge Tech Communications because it works. 750% average ROI. Again, you can get there and you can work this out. And again, like I said, you don't want to be in like a torture scene video like where Shia LaBeouf is or something like that. I'm going to keep using that one. I like that one. I was watching a movie with that. Are those tattoos that he got in that Russian mob movie, are those real?
No. And those guys aren't Russian.
Or whatever they were. I don't know. Like some kind of Eastern European.
No, they're not real.
Yeah, okay. BridgeTechCommunications.com promotes 100 plus health entities across multiple states. Boom. Check it out now.
Mike, I'm sending you something very funny. Our boy Sun Double 76 is having a meltdown over here.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, we'll just read it later. It's very funny.
All right, no, I'm very excited about this. Okay.
Baggins.
Okay, Baggins, read it, Sheer, while I do this. Go ahead.
12 Arizona locations. Do not order the Dennis Walsh special, but you can order anything else on the menu using code AZ12 for 15% off. You get the bomb chocolate chip cookies, all food made in-house daily. Look at that thing. That thing on the left, that's my favorite. The sundown. That's my favorite sandwich on the menu. Join our VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444.
Oh, this is great. Mike said, Luke. Oh, this is great.
Dude, it's like 19 posts in a row, too.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm very happy about it. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, that's so good. Yeah, whatever. All right. Yeah, but either way, get in there. Baggins, baby. Get the bag. Get the bag. Now, you might see Dennis Walsh there. Dennis Walsh, I need a real time from you today. So, boom, there's that. Now, let's see here. All right, Foster Plumbing, back the pipe. Now, again, there's a lot of people in here as you get older, like I said, you don't want to worry about front pipes not working or anything like that. Foster Plumbing comes in here and they will fix the front pipe and residential and commercial licensed, bonded, and insured. Sewer line coating repairs, all of that. Call them 520-603-3817 to schedule service today. 10% off when you mention AZ12 podcasts. This is a great post. I can't wait to talk about it with after the phone. Okay. Gas, water, sewer repairs, you name it, they got it. David puts it very well. Iowa State going to get the front pipe. And if they get the front pipe, then they're in a lot of trouble at that point. Yeah, that pipe's coming right at you.
Corso, it's stuffing, cranberry, turkey. It's my own personal championship package.
I was going to say, and that leads us right into the real championship package right here. Championship package, dental implants and urgent care. Owned by a local Arizona alumni, Land the man with a freaking master plan. Land out. Hey, let me ask you this: when I get the championship package inserted, how many live views do you think that will reach as this? Because we're going to live stream this actually occurring. How many live views do you think we'll get?
How many won't you get? I think that's a smaller number.
I think it's actually a fair question. Can I get 100 live views of this?
Probably. Easily.
I probably can. I think I can. I'm excited about it. So, yes. So that's very.
I'm going to be right there to help insert the championship package into your mouth.
Now, Kobe L. Thiel says, Mike, I will absolutely be watching this. I cannot wait for this.
LMAO, who wouldn't watch this?
Yeah, who wouldn't watch this? Yes. All right. Now, let's dental implants at affordable rates, all that. Marcus Delgado is going to be watching. Hopefully, I don't pass away or something there. So that'd be good.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I would. Land the man with the master
plan.
But
if you did, would there be a better way to pass away than receiving?
No, that's where I want to go. That's where I want to go.
How you want to go. Absolutely.
All right. Now, Land Sister at plus 215. Do we need to enter our ID to watch?
It might not be safe for work. We have to discuss that.
Yeah, we got to figure this one out, but it's going to be good. Either way, check it out. One guy just called you Skewer instead of Skewer McDeath. Yeah, I like that.
Lee Corso. Oh, goodness. Please do that. That's awesome. Live stream your dental work.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it, Lee.
That's literally why we're doing it.
That's literally why we're going to do it. Yes, the daily urgent care and affordable rates. Okay. Now, all right. So let's get back to what we're doing here. Okay. So, Ismail, I'm going to ask you this right now. Who's the best player against Kansas or Iowa State for Arizona?
Wow. That's usually an Andre Veras podcast, Wildcat Scoop special. But I look at speed and who's going to get fed the ball. I think it's probably Mahdi again.
I agree.
Unless Ricino starts. If Ricino's healthy, I think it's him. But I think a guy like Watley could put together a really good game.
I think what's also interesting about that is when you look at it, Mahdi, I know that he comes from where Texas A&M or not Texas A&M State, Texas State. I know he comes from one of those smaller schools, but if you actually look at his numbers against real teams, he did well. I don't understand why Joseph was so against Ismail Mahdi. I mean, everything kind of checks out.
Yeah.
Right. When you said speed, I thought you were going to say Sam Wilson. No. We will not do that. And Texas State is cool. Is Kenny still their coach?
Yeah.
All right. What wide receiver in this game makes the Watley? I'm going Watley as well. I think Watley is basically going to be our default answer when it comes to receivers. That was a very good pick from you. Now I'm going to ask you this, Scare. Over or under? You ready?
Under.
Over or under 1.5 holding penalties for Rhino?
Under.
If Rhino plays the whole game, over or under 1.5?
Under, baby.
So you're going under either way.
Yeah, I back the Rhino.
All right, back to Rhino. Yeah. Now Vegas Video says Mahdi, 275 yards running and catching. Wow. People are turning Ismail Mahdi into like a first-round pick.
Ben One White always tells me, whenever you have a chance, you always got to go under.
Yep.
Never.
You can't. No, this is not something where you just want to take the spread and just jump over. You want to. You got to take the.
You never want to be. You never want to be on top of the stat. You always want to be underneath.
Yeah, I was going to say that's general. I mean, and it's worked for him to this point in his life, dude. Yeah, and Ben One White's going to be on the Postgame show with us, which is going to be all kinds of fun. Yeah. But that's kind of where I'm at defensively, though, and we can't say Genesis Smith. I'm going to tell you who I think breaks out in this game.
Go ahead.
Ready?
I've been ready. Ben One Under.
Ben One Under. Garbage. Malachi Bailey. I think Malachi Bailey is. I'm going to think. I think that combined Malachi Bailey it's going to have 2 sacks / TFLs. Malachi Bailey.
I don't know if it's going to show up in the box score, because generally it doesn't from that position. But I think Tia Savea has a fantastic game this weekend.
Oh, dude, I can't get. This is so good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lock in, focus. We got 5 minutes.
I am amazed. All right, yeah, that was great. Okay, I actually might DM him again now. But all right, so what's that?
You should.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so see Asabi. All right, so I want to talk about Cody. Actually, made an interesting point. I wanted to talk about here for a minute. It's rare, but we have to actually talk about
Cody.
Yeah. All right. So this thing with the G League guys. So basically, they can just come back to college now, right?
He never declared. Thierry Darlin never declared. Kobe never declared for the draft. He played in the G League, but because he didn't declare for the draft, they let him come back to college basketball. It's stupid. But
so is Arizona interested in him?
No, he's already going to oh my God, I'm sorry. He's already going to Santa Clara.
Oh, to play with Adama Ball.
Yeah.
Mike got compared to Howard Stern in that. I got compared to Howard Stern in that thread. I didn't see that.
You're like the modern day.
They turned
version of
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. I'll take
Arizona did recruit that kid. Yeah, I'm curious how good it is. Or how not.
Yeah, Howard Stern. Okay, so I wish I had his money. Maybe one day. But let's see here. All right, Vegas Video says MVPs Noah and McKnight. Let's see here. He wants to. What did he say? That's great. All right, so here's what an ASU person said about me. He's trying to do, but here's what I'm not. I'm not looking for a reaction because this is exactly who I am. He's trying to go to. Well, I am looking for a reaction, but it's natural. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. His goal is to make you react. He wants a what? What did he say? God, Luke is so dumb. I better tweet about this. I'm not dumb. Who says I'm dumb? My mom says I'm smart. Okay. Let's see here. Dennis Walsh says, and Dennis Walsh is a lawyer. He says, I'm telling you, scouts are going to remove all eligibility requirements. LeBron could play with Bryce. It's coming. Do you think we're actually headed that way, Skier?
I'm trying. I've been trying the last 20
Can you imagine if you had like a 35-year-old playing? Dude, I should play college basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to.
Why not? Why not Arizona?
Why not me? Why not me? And again, it would be so good. All right, but yeah, that's really, really good. I like that one. Also, I like the people too that don't understand in that thread. They're like, oh yeah, they're like, why doesn't Sheer stop him? Sheer wants me to do that, dummy. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now, okay, maybe Tommy hasn't signed anyone because we're saving a Scully for LeBron. Interesting.
Fair point. It's a fair point.
All right, so you got 2020. All right, so what was I going to say? Junior County, he's going to be announcing what next? Was it next week?
Soon.
All right. And you think he's coming to Arizona. You're backing what they're telling you.
I never said that.
You're drinking the cold soup.
Never said that.
Okay, so you don't believe that.
No, as of now, probably not.
All right. Okay, so there's that. What else is going on in recruiting front? We got a few minutes to spare.
I mean, we'll have the visitor list next week. I don't have it yet.
Yes. Yeah, that will be interesting. That will be interesting. Now, did you see the Rothstein was here, and Rothstein was saying that they're going to utilize Coapete in a multitude of ways. All right, Harry Lex, don't worry about supposedly don't worry about Aristote in the boot. I never liked seeing somebody walking around in a boot like 2 years after they had surgery or whatever, or a year after they had surgery. But we've been told it's no problem.
I'm just going to go with what I was told and report that there's no problem.
That there's no, yeah. Now, Rothstein has me gassed up on ADO. I'm just telling you this. The coaching staff is very bullish on what ADO has done this offseason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying.
We'll
Caleb Holt coming to Arizona. I'll believe Caleb Holt comes to Arizona when I see it. I put that in one of those lists where it's like, all right, well, I guess we'll see you. But ADO, can ADO average double figures this year?
Yeah, of course he can. Only 10 points. ADO can average 10 points.
Love it. Love it. All right, now, BCAT, Arizona, Iowa State spread now at 5.5. I'm just telling you.
I would have 6.5 on DK still.
All right, well, again, that's AZ12 money coming in right now. Now Dennis Walsh says, I cannot wait to see Krivas this year. I'm super excited. I actually watched a lot of stuff when I was working out in my attic, and I believe that Krivas can be that guy. Cold soup forever. Okay, so we will find out. Now, tomorrow, what should we talk about tomorrow, Skier? Rage's bonus hit. All right, what should we talk about tomorrow?
I don't know. It's good.
All right, we'll figure it out. But everybody, in the meantime, go to Little Caesars. I see all of you hungry. Gen Zers, get to Little Caesars right now. Code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC. Check it out. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Sheer, where can they find you doing your work?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby coming out later today.
All right. And by the way, everybody said it couldn't be done. That's 2 straight shows where we've gone an hour and a half, and we went over an hour and a half last show. So,
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Again, it's for the kids. I get all of that. But we will be back with you tomorrow, though. Very much appreciate it. Back the A, baby. Back the A. You have been listening to the AZ12 podcast.